What's up, guys? Fleece100 here. Today I'm going to be doing my top 10 games of 2015. So let's just get started here. Number 10 is Tokyo Twilight Ghost Hunters. This is a mix of a horror RPG mixed with some gameplay of a five senses system, which inevitably kind of like there's a touch and a feel and taste and that type of thing. It gets a little wild to get into, but if you can learn how to do it, it's actually pretty decent. And then there's also the system where you actually battle the ghost, and yeah, you're actually a ghost hunter, and you have to battle a ghost, and that's a little weird because it is an over the top grid system, and then like once you attack a ghost, it goes into like a 3D looking battle, or yeah, 3D battle, and it actually shows the ghost and you attack and get and whatnot. It's actually pretty good. I mean, I enjoyed it. I do have to admit, I played a lot of the more of the PS3 version than I did the Vita. I haven't touched the Vita game yet, but since this is the only one I own, I'm including it because the game itself is just freaking awesome. So number 10. Number 9, Super Mario Maker. Now, I had a lot of fun when this came out. I mean, endless levels, there's so much you can do in this game. There really is. And I really enjoy it. It's very, for 30th anniversary, it's an awesome idea. It still is an awesome thing. They're still adding stuff, DLC stuff, and all kinds of stuff. I'm sure if you guys has played Mario Maker, you guys understand what I'm saying, because they're just adding little things. Like whenever it first released, you didn't have a checkpoint. Like, you couldn't put checkpoints in your levels, and now you can. I haven't really messed with that a whole lot. I haven't played in a bit. Been busy, work, other games, etc. So, but I've really enjoyed this game. Not having really a lot of creative ideas as to what I'd want to do with it, but it's still fun. Number 8, Shovel Knight. I got the PS4 version of this. No, I did not play Shovel Knight whenever it released digitally, which I know that was in 2013, but I think it was digitally on the 3DS, but you know what, I'm still including this as a 2014 release since it was physical, and so far I'm loving this game. It's, 8-bit retro look, exactly what I love. It really feels like something like back in the day kind of feel. And I love that. This game is awesome so far. I mean, just freaking awesome. I mean, you're using a shovel as a weapon, but that's awesome. I like it. Number 7, Dungeon Travelers 2, The Royal Library and the Monster Seal. RPG, which I've never played Dungeon Travelers, the first one. I don't know what system it's on. I don't know much anything about that. I haven't really looked it up. I just know when I saw this game, I had to, I really wanted it for the Vita. Didn't have a Vita at the time, got it for Christmas, and then I went out and bought this from GameStop. Not too long ago, actually, but you know what? I've really enjoyed it. The characters are really unique and funny and interesting, and they're very. It is kind of it has a mature rating for a reason, and it does have that kind of like, I don't know. There was a scene where the two girls, Melvi and Alicia, or Elysia, her Melvi and her Elysia, they sneak into Fred, or is it Fred? I don't know. Sneak into his bedroom because he's sleeping, and they wake him up, and they're like in, their nightgowns and stuff, and Alicia actually gets in bed with Fred and like tickles him, and yeah, it's just an interesting scene, but yeah, that mature rating definitely. But as far as like RPG tactics, I mean, it's very true to turn-based RPG tactics. I really enjoyed that. I love a good dungeon crawler, and this is awesome. Like the graphics on this, I really enjoyed them, or I have really enjoyed them. And it's very, very visual. It's very, you feel like you're in a dungeon. I love it. Number 6, Yoshi's Woolly World. I love Yoshi's Woolly World. It has a very, honestly, to me, it feels like, what's the word I'm looking for? It feels like Yoshi's Island, honestly. Like, it has that kind of feel to it. The music kind of takes on like a Yoshi story in a way to me, but the game itself plays more like Yoshi's Island with maybe like Yoshi's story graphics, sorta amped up with better visuals, and it's made out of wool. But I like it. I think it's very awesome, and level design was cool. The amiibo effect, using the yarn amiibos with the Yoshis, adding a different Yoshi or putting a second Yoshi into the game if you're not playing two-player, which I've played a lot of this in two-player, and I have to say it's really good. It works well because if someone, if one of you dies, then you can just float back to the other one in an egg, and you don't have to start over at a checkpoint. I really enjoy that because I think it helps a lot. Lots of collectibles, lots of Yoshis to get, the Wonder Wools. Overall, the game's just freaking awesome. Number 5 is a game I can't show due to it not being a physical game and only got a digital release over here, and that is Fatal Frame 5. Now, I made quite a few videos on this, hyping it up, talking about why it's digital only, why I hated it being digital only, stuff like that. I made my impressions, my review, and the game is just so freaking awesome. I mean, I love it to death. Now, the reason it's at 5 is because the games over here are just, I've played a lot of them, I enjoyed them. Now, I'm not saying that I don't know. I always feel weird when I do a top 10, because I feel like I'm pushing something to the side if I put it in a certain spot, and I'm not. Fatal Frame 5 is a very awesome game in its own right, and I love it, and I don't want anyone to get that wrong. It's a very awesome game. It's a great game. It does not have a lot of horror elements. I mean, it tries, but it's not very horror. It's more story-driven. Now, the game, like, as far as, staying true to the, using the camera obscura to fight the ghost and everything, that is very true. That is very spot on. It is a little iffy. People have said that they don't like the controls, and I don't have a problem with the controls. I think they're fine. Like, I think they're just perfectly fine. I don't see a problem with them. But, each to their own. Number 4 is Rise of the Tomb Raider. Now, I'm sure you've seen me and Crusadus do, I think we did we did an impressions video, and we did a review on it. And this game is just freaking awesome. I mean, it lived up to the hype so much. I'm so happy to have this at number 4. Now, that's anything about Fatal Frame 5. Games above are just games that just awesome games as well. But this game itself is fucking awesome. I can't wait for the PS4 released, because I don't know, I really like this game, and I like playing through them. I have the definitive version of the original Tomb Raider, the rebooted Tomb Raider. And I also have the PS3 version. I mean, I have both. It's just, I got the definitive version because I wanted to play it too. And I'm having a hell of a lot of fun with that. And I can't wait to get the PS4 version of this. This game is awesome. Lots of tombs to explore. Graphics are awesome. Even on the 360, I thought they were awesome. The new combat, like fighting against bears, that was awesome. I thought that was a very awesome thing. The whole ordeal with the first bear you meet was cool. Just overall, Rise of the Tomb Raider, great game. You guys have to check it out. Number 3 is a 3DS game that is an RPG, and that is Stellar Glow. I had a lot of hype going into this game. I had been looking, wanting to play it, and really, was like, how good is it? So, my friend BioPhoenix, he actually got it, and he started playing, and he was really enjoying it. So I downloaded the demo. I loved the hell out of it. I was like, I gotta get it. So I ended up getting it for my birthday, and that was awesome. And yes, I did get the first run, like with the cloth poster and all that. So that was awesome. And yeah, so anyway though, guys, this Stellar Glow, awesome RPG, very, the witches aspect of it, storyline's great. It's a true strategy RPG game. Now I have to say that the leveling up system is kind of hard. getting if you're a grinder, it's kind of hard. But I've worked around it a little bit. I mean, I'm getting there. Having a lot of fun with this game though. It deserves number 3 wholeheartedly. This game is fucking amazing. Please check Stellar Glow out. Even if you can't get the first run with the box and all the special stuff, please check it out anyway. It's such a great game. Number 2 is a game I had a lot of hype going into, and I mean a lot of hype, because I actually had this game 2 months before I got my Vita, and that is Corpse Party Blood Drive. And yes, I have the alternate cover on this. Now, so far I'm on chapter 4. I'm loving the hell out of this game. Very, it's true to everything. Like I keep saying true. I'm sorry for that, but it's very, Heavenly Host. Being back at Heavenly Host, like when I go back to Heavenly Host, I felt like I was home, bitches. I felt like I was fucking home. Like that was the shit right there. Like I love the original Corpse Party. This game is very fucking amazing. I'm just, the characters, new characters, old characters, mixing together, Heavenly Host being warped, and then there's Sachi, who is the new character, which I'm not going to say much because I don't want to spoil anything story-wise, but, oh my god, like, this game is fucking amazing. I can't wait to play more of this shit. It's going to be awesome. So my number 1 game for 2015, Steins Gate. And yes, I got the UK version because I wanted physical, and now it's being brought over to the US in physical. Go figure. But whatever, I don't care. I think it's awesome that I have a UK version import. I think it's cool. But anyway, Steins Gate, dear God, it's a visual novel that actually you have to make choices using a phone because you develop a time machine. In a sense, it sends emails to the past, which is basically like sending an email or text message in the past, and it can change what people do. And like if you're saying, I know this is like a lame example, but if let's say you buy chicken for dinner, and 2 days after that someone sends you an email, or you send yourself an email saying, no, buy roast beef or something, etc., etc. It's weird. Nothing like that. Like, it doesn't actually change the world line, which actually like changes the events of things that happened. Like Akabi, which he has a lot of names, but Akabi, Rentaro, whatever. Which is the main guy right here. He actually changes the past by telling himself to buy a Lotto 6, which is, lottery, and gives himself the winning numbers, and then things happen, but he gives his friend Luca the ticket, who messes up a number and ends up getting 5,000 yen instead of 700,000 yen. But whatever. But things like that, it changes the world line. He's the only one that remembers, unless you use the time leap machine, then you can remember. But so far, this game is fucking amazing. I mean, well, actually, no, not so far. I've played a hell of a lot of this game. I don't know, 27, 28 hours in. I've played a lot of this game since Christmas. I've just demolished the game. Got like 3 or 4 of the endings. I think I got 3 of the endings so far. Yeah. But yeah, this game is very awesome. I'm addicted to it like nothing else. It's so awesome. Love me some visual novels, and this is one of the best ones. So yeah. So anyway though, guys, that is it for my top 10 games of 2015. I hope you guys have really enjoyed. Please comment, tell me what you guys liked about 2015, what games were on your list, etc., etc. Please leave recommendations maybe. I'm up for recommendations of games. Now, I do want to say that, there were some other games I thought about doing, but, I haven't really played a lot of games for 2015. Like, I wanted to play Until Dawn. Sorry. I wanted to play Until Dawn, but I haven't had a chance to do that yet, since I just got my PS4. But, yeah. So anyway, though, guys, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share my video. It helps me out as a small YouTuber, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.